Phil, this is nice, a Honda CB350.
Yeah, this is actually the 4-cylinder model. They didn't make very many of them.
Okay, looks all original.
Yeah, this is original paint. 1974 was the only year they did the black color with the gold stripe.
Yeah, real nice shape. The chrome looks like it's a little weathered though, a little pitted.
Yeah, I mean, the bike's already running, but it had been sitting for a while, you know, under a cover probably. Some moisture got to the chrome, some of the metal surfaces.
Okay, so take it this is one of your buddy's bikes?
Yeah, a friend brought it in. He's asking us to freshen up the chrome and go over everything, just make sure it looks good and it's ready for the road.
Okay, all right, well, if we can clean up the chrome, nice. We can put our Metalcast over top of that. That'll look real good on here. If the chrome doesn't clean up nice, we can use the Metalcast bright metal coat, followed by the color on top of that. So we have something to play with, something to work with as well. But we have, you know, all weekend.
Yeah.
Is this the only thing he wants to do?
Well, he really wanted us to address the chrome, but he brought in some other parts. Actually, it's all plastic.
Okay.
And he was asking what we could do to maybe coat those.
All right, well, actually we have some VHT high temp plastic paint. Why don't you grab the parts, we'll take a look.
Yeah.
All right, so what are these? Are side covers?
Yeah, these are plastic side covers for the body. We got a headlight bucket and then this air cleaner, which is really nasty. I mean, the sun just eating away at it.
Cooked it. Yeah, the high temp plastic paint will be perfect for this because this does get hot.
Yeah.
It has a UV inhibitors in it. We'll protect that from fading out again and take care of these side covers too.
Yeah, I think black would be great on these two, and maybe we'll do something creative here.
Okay, yeah, we have red, so it might look good in there.
All right.
All right, well, I don't know, we'll start cleaning these things up and grab some prep products and some paint.
I'll get started.
All right, sounds good.
Prep is the most important part of successful paint projects, so make sure you clean and degrease the surface to remove any contaminants. We used our multi-purpose foaming prep cleaner, which is a light-grade water-based cleaner, so it does not attack the plastic like a solvent-based cleaner might. We lightly sanded the plastic using 600 grit paper and a red scuff pad and cleaned it again with our foaming prep cleaner. We let the surface fully dry before we started priming. Before application, shake the can for 2 minutes and apply when temperatures are between 60 and 95 degrees Fahrenheit with low humidity. Apply the paint as evenly as possible and maintain a wet look for best film consistency throughout, allowing 10 minutes between coats. Once the primer sealer was dry, we followed the same application process with the VHT high temperature plastic paint by applying 2 to 3 light coats in an even back and forth sweeping motion, followed by one heavier final coat. Apply the paint evenly to maintain a wet look for best film consistency, allowing 10 minutes between coats. Next, we remove the front and rear fenders to get them prepped for paint. The chrome on these fenders were in very rough shape, so we had to sand them with 220 grit sandpaper to remove the rust and smooth out any metal pitting. We also sanded all shiny chrome areas so the Metalcast bright metal coat could adhere. After sanding, we cleaned the surface with our solvent prep cleaner to remove all dust and contaminants and let the surface dry completely. We applied 2 to 3 coats of our self-etching primer to help the Metalcast bright metal coat bond to these rusty fenders and will provide a uniform base and added rust protection. We applied each coat in an even back and forth sweeping motion, followed by one heavier final coat with even coverage throughout, allowing 10 minutes between each coat. After the primer had dried for an hour, we applied the Metalcast bright metal coat as a foundation for the Metalcast black chrome, following the same application process with 2 to 3 even coats and 10 minutes apart. We allowed the bright metal coat 30 minutes to dry before applying the Metalcast black chrome color coat. We again followed the same application process with 2 to 3 even coats and 10 minutes apart. The color will darken with each coat until you achieve the desired look. We allowed the Metalcast to dry for about 4 hours total before we assembled the fenders back on the bike. VHT plastic paint is formulated for high temperature and high performance plastic paint applications. Our exclusive formulation was developed to adhere directly to automotive grade plastics without the need of sanding or a plastic adhesion promoter. High temp plastic paint withstands intermittent temperatures up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit and is ideal for painting plastic engine covers, shrouds and components, and used for vehicle interior and exterior plastics.
Phil, these fenders came out super nice. I mean, how bad they were?
Yeah, you would never know it. This chrome was super pitted, all rusty and nasty. We had to sand them way, way down.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much to the metal. So we then top coated it with the self-etch primer just to get that, that metal sealed back in. And then we hit it with the Metalcast bright metal coat to give it the foundation, followed by the Metalcast black smoke to give it that cool custom smoky look.
Yeah, and it really updates the bike, gives it a bit of a resto mod feel, kind of like that cafe racer we did last year.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Now, what about these parts over here?
Yeah, so all these plastic parts the owner dropped off turned out great.
Yeah.
If you remember these covers, they originally blue, and we started sanding them down. They turned to like 3 shades of blue.
Oh yeah, they were nasty.
So they needed a really nice sand down and a primer with a sealer in it to get a nice even coat.
Yeah, so we put down our Dupli-Color primer sealer. Considering all those layers of paint, we had to seal that all off to get a good solid top coat because we didn't want any funny things going on with the top coat there.
Yeah, and this air box, I mean, you'd never know it. This almost looks like an OEM finish. It was all sun faded, cracked, scratched, scuffed it down, a nice cleaning, and this plastic paint turned out phenomenal.
Yeah, and same with the housing there. The headlight housing, just as good, looks brand new.
Yeah, ready to go.
Cool. Well, hey, what's next? Take the bike for a ride?
I mean, yeah, if you don't mind riding on the back.
Well, this job took us, some time. We had 2 projects going on, but we got it handled here in several hours here at the Dupli-Color garage. And this is a project that you can do at home in your garage and be the boss of your own paint project. Now, if you want to find out more information about the products that we use from Dupli-Color and VHT, visit duplicolor.com and vhtpaint.com.